Hi guys, Spectre here. Welcome back to some more Total Warhammer 3. Continuing my Kugath campaign. Trying to get some plague spread in for free. And if you're enjoying the campaign so far, please drop me a sub if you're new around here. Help grow the channel. We're trying to get to the 500 sub mark so we can get on the partner program. And then going to push our way towards 1,000. I've got over 4,000 hours as of speaking at the moment. So I've already achieved my hours required for a year. And I've done it in about half the time. So my watch time is well above a channel of my size. Just obviously as a smaller channel, YouTube doesn't really pick you up and promote you as much and put your content around, which is a bit of a shame. Okay.
Children. Specimens for the battle study.
Oops. It says I'm supposed to get a spawn and a Nurgle. Hope it doesn't mean you get a spawn or a Nurgle, a Nurgle warrior. Because that could be fucking annoying. This power blast shot back up. He must have done some instant recruiting. What the hell? Okay. Living Tree of Decay building. Which the hell building is that? living tree of this one. Okay, so
further my studies. Some more specimens required. Nurgle's love shields us. Ingredients for my brews. My brews bubble. Nurgle's chosen. This will infect so many.
Astragoth, an Wolfram Fama Guldreng, Baul Is Mus Gronet Aus.
alright, okay. Never mind. We'll try it later. Yeah, normally most battles will go for replenishment after a battle, but when there's no threat nearby, because that's only a 10 stack, and it can't come and attack me anyway, it's a lot easier to just get your infections up. Then at least when you want to start spreading plagues, you can do, you've got lots of them. And if you ever finish a battle and you've got plenty of money, and you don't need it, and let's say you finished a battle and your units are relatively intact and you've not taken much damage, then I'd also recommend taking infections, because later on you want plagues everywhere. Looks like Helmungand's making a comeback. I wonder if he's beaten Greasus' army then. Yeah, I prefer the stable one when it comes to this. Because the other ones only give 5 more infections. But you've got to have like a load or something in the area. Oops. What do we encounter Archeon?
Bring all is what the Eye of Sirion has already told me your offer. But I will... Dominance! I am the Tempest! What could you offer me?
We'll wait. Probably got to get a bit stronger first. Right, so we should now be able to recruit a cultist. If we need, but I've got this guy under. Yeah, we don't want to keep him because of death. Because he's the law of death. The law of death is garbage. Yeah, so get rid of him. And give me the Chaos Cultist. Because while I had him, he was taking up a slot.
Cultist of the Fly Lord. Fly Lord, forgive me. Not yet. Rejoice. Decay is here.
You can get another 3 Nurgle corruption as well, so that's 4. That's good. It just means then I've got one of each hero, and then when I go on to recruit a second army, I'll obviously recruit a Plague Ridden, again as my spellcaster, and a Exalted Hero to both train the army and as another melee fighter. Because they're much better at it than the Demon equivalent. Much better stats. They offer some replenishment there as well. I don't know why Nurgle Authority's in here at all, I'll be honest, it's kind of weird. Because that's for Warriors of Chaos, but it's in here. They should have changed that to something else. So you've got the physical resistance and the locus of fecundity. So he's got the healing, because he's going to be in the front line anyway. This guy's got healing spells, but then he can take the locus of virulence. So you've got something to buff your troops with. But yeah, I don't want the other heroes out yet because the heroes aren't exactly cheap, and I do need to be able to afford units of Chaos Warriors. So it must be on this one now, right? So I should have got a Chaos Warrior then. I have. So give me one right at the end then. Right.
I require no only the most infectious.
Don't know what's lowering my leadership. He went through the Pterodon Riders building, which against me is going to be basically useless.
I bring grandfather's love.
So this one's on its cycle. When that gets up here, I'll get a Chaos Warrior, so on and so forth. So yeah, I'm going to want one here as well. Oops, garrison building. Oh, it gives you a cultist in there as well. He has arm sundering? Does he have that?
Done for the earth.
That's what he does. That guy does not look well. Looks like a leper.
How my intellect.
Um, so he's going to go up to 19,292. Jesus, I have so much health.
Yes, this will aid my study.
So I'm going, what do I need to get him to a Mortis engine? That'd be 10, quite 11, 12. So level 13. Obviously I could have done it faster if I didn't take Angel of Disease, but you might as well take that early on. Because then when you win in battles, you gain that extra bit of growth.
I worship the earth father. In fact, all.
Did he manage to beat Greasus? I don't know, Greasus seems pretty strong.
The rotten ox maker.
Yes. I'm thinking we upgrade that. Obviously we've got that for a bit more money. But then I can build this. Definitely going to want that because I want the highly contagious. And then cool down to Lore of Nurgle and death spells will also be good.
The rot horde would grow stronger.
Well, actually, give him that one. I don't know what's throwing it.
Fetid Brewmaster.
Cultists of the plague god.
Looks like apparently they're going to release Akiord Hellbrass as the legendary hero for Zinch. Now again, technically, just like Harold Hammerstorm, he's a lord in the lore, not a hero. Felix is a hero, but Akiord and Harold are both lords. But I think I realise the reason now they're making them legendary heroes is so they can include as many characters as they can into the game. Because by the end of it, you might have 3 or 4 legendary heroes per faction, if not more. And then obviously you could have one really strong army that's got all the legendary heroes in there and a lord and then a bunch of units. Or you could spread them out and put one legendary hero into each army. Like Drycha's legendary hero, Coedil, is an absolute menace. He's so strong. He doesn't have any purple items like Harold or Ulrika or Croak, but he's just his baseline abilities that he's got are nasty as hell. He's unbreakable. He's basically a Mortis engine as well. Is a fearsome thing. And then you can just equip him with items as well. But it's this guy. This is the guy they're going to be including. Akiord Hellbrass. And he's really weird because he's a frontline fighter. He's better than most Zinchian, most Zinchian lords. Heroes don't come close to him. And then he also has like this weird like aspect of life type thing, where he leaves like a trail of life behind him. Because it was Akiord Hellbrass that brought down the Great Bastion in the lore. But he was ultimately killed by Felix. But Felix he's underestimated.
His rot will take me. Grandfather bids us march.
No.
I bring grandfather's love.
Okay. That's unusual.
The rotting oxmaker.
Rejoice! Decay is here. I'll liberate you from life.
Probably wait actually a moment. I'll keep him in here.
It is
I need to wait until I've got some more Nurgle corruption on him. Because what you can do with these guys with cultists is weirdly, obviously you'd normally go for your specialist and then max out like wound, damage walls or hinder replenishment, whichever one you prefer. I actually like to go for spread corruption. Whether I've got this one or not, that's just a bonus. But if I can get this then on top, that's 4 Nurgle corruption. If you can try and spread it in some other territories, it can then have cults pop up as well. That leads to more infections, which are something you're going to need throughout your campaign regardless.
Specimens required.
So now I need to, well, we need to upgrade that. And then save for that. Got so much growth coming in. Why have I got so much more growth on? 180 from buildings last going round, Nurgle corruption, events. Oh yeah, that's still in place, isn't it?
I promise a slow death.
Oh. Yeah. Looks like because he went into Ghost territory, Ghost decided to have at him, so Ghost might be coming my way now. Great. I know he's backing off a bit. Go.
Each wooden power, grandfather's children. Concocted.
Buy that. That's going to go to population 3 next turn, and then we've just got to get to pop 4. I'm pulling over 2,000 a turn, which is fine.
Conquer a perfect plane.
once we get up to pop 4. And I need both of these. I don't technically need that one, I suppose, just for the money. I need that one. I then could just go 1, 2 and 3. And that one's giving you some money and some control. That one's giving you money, casualty replenishment for armies in the region, and Nurgle corruption in both that province and adjacent ones. That one you have to take anyway as a must-have personally. Income, cycle time -2 for basic military buildings, local region though. Enemy hero success chance -20%, attrition -15% when under siege, and leadership +6 when under siege armies in region. And because it's basic military buildings, that's only this one. But it means this one will cycle through faster in that region. But since you can only get maximum benefit from that in a city, you better build it in a city. That can take off a turn there, but I don't think it's worth building. You're better off taking one of these. Once I can get my Mortis engine effect on Kugath, I haven't got to worry about being sniped by vampire counts, and probably not by ogres either. And then once I've got a wall of like chaos warriors and stuff, I can just stick him right in the middle and just let the ticking damage do its work. Obviously I've got to be careful of Helm Ghost, because Helm Ghost is also a Mortis engine. So I need to make sure that I can kill him, but Helm Ghost is not a good fighter. He's a support unit / caster. So Kugath will kill him, even the Exalted Champion will kill him. Or did I? I didn't. But I can start hunting, which is fine. Those don't take damage when they're recruited, but these ones do. It's kind of weird. The Ghost buggered back off. Only problem is though, Ghost is now farming them levels. That's what I've been doing. It's now using my own plan against me. Cheating bastard. Wow, that marks of growth is so fucking high, of course. But yeah, that's gonna go to tier 4 in 3 turns. We'll have the money by then though, easily. One thing about Nurgle also as well that will help you in terms of like storing units. I know you're a sacking faction, you don't have to lock down every area that you're in, but bear in mind that every town gives you plus 25% to your unit recruitment pool, and every city gives you plus 50%. So by losing them, your pool gets smaller, and by gaining them, your pool gets bigger, and that means you can store more units. So when you want to like recruit a new army, if you've got a nice healthy reserve of units saved up, basically on the same turn you can recruit your load of 420 stack army. Some of it will be injured and some of it won't, but then you just basically recover probably a couple of turns. So the infrastructure buildings are getting a further turn off them. I've got 2 units of Chaos Warriors for now. Although Helmut Ghost declared war on me a while ago, he seems to have been kept busy, which is fine. If he's not pushing hard into my territory because I left these here, as I said, there's 2 ways to play this campaign. One of them is go really, really hard, really fast, take out the army there, take that out and try and wipe out Ghost really early on. But that's also very risky, and you can't auto-resolve any of that, you've got to fight those, which makes your opening part of your campaign really, really slow. I'm hoping that might spread there. But then from there it can also spread adjacent.
I must test my connection.
don't understand that one. Double experience scheme for units when fighting against Kislev. You're pretty fucking far from Kislev. See, that one is worth taking for the chance of plague spreading. Anything that has that one, really. Not bad. I think we can occupy almost everywhere, can't we? Unpleasant magical forest and mountains, which is kind of weird when we've got to wipe out dwarves. And then ocean, desert, uninhabitable. So we don't really want to go into like Kemri's area.
Follower of pestilence.
Specimens required. This experiment requires speed. The rotting oxmaker.
Well, that's getting there at the moment. And that's on its way around. Okay.
My bruised bubble.
You might go into the red with your first army, emphasise might. You might not as well. So it's important to make sure you've got plenty of this and make sure you've got your full first 20 stack before you then start going aggressive. Because your second army is definitely going to put you into the red. But obviously your first army should then be away and sacking. But it gives you a chance to unlock these and then hopefully some of these. Obviously that one for the sacking. That'll make your armies tougher. And that one's good for any like new settlements. Should be good. Right, I'm going to save this here. I haven't saved that in a while, Jesus. I'll call this part here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, please drop a sub, help grow the channel, and I will catch you on the next video. Take care everyone, and I will speak to you all very, very soon.